So here's what we now know happened. This is before an investigation has been conducted as far as the unauthorized use of a phone at a voting center is concerned. Now, the Election Commission staff at the voting center, a person named Dinesh Gaurav, allegedly gave a phone to a person called Mangesh Pandilkar. Mangesh is Shiv Sena MP and candidate Ravindra Vaikar's brother-in-law. He was there at that voting center and he had his phone with him, which is prima facie unauthorized. He's not allowed to do that. The phone was used only for data compilation as far as the Election Commission is concerned. The phone was used by the MP's kin to make and receive calls, which is not permitted. Now, the reason why this has become a huge headline is because a newspaper in Mumbai claimed that an OTP system on this mobile phone was used to unlock EVMs. The newspaper has retracted and apologized for that story, saying that it was incorrect and false. But what really happened? Let's go and try and understand from our Mumbai bureau what may have happened. Joining me live, Ritvik Bhalekar and Sahil Joshi, who I'll start with. Sahil, what happened? What really happened? You know, the headline screamed OTPs, EVMs, etc. But the investigation will need to go into the use of the phone. What was that phone used for? Who was this man? Why was he there? Etc. What are you hearing?
Well, Shiv, let me repeat what we have been talking since yesterday on India Today. You know, first of all, we did not come up with a story that EVM can be unlocked using the mobile phone, which was there, found to be in the hands of brother-in-law of Ravindra Vaikar, who won the Mumbai Northwest seat by 48 votes.
Yeah.
The issue here is the violation of the code of conduct.
Yeah.
And that is what is the complaint filed by the Election Commission to the Mumbai Police. And Mumbai Police duly registered an FIR on Friday, after 4 days of the counting. So now, the newspaper, the Midday, made this headline, and now they have apologized in the newspaper, saying that their particular story was wrong. And obviously, the opposition, the Shiv Sena and the Mahayuti is harping on that how they came up with a wrong story. Of course, Rahul Gandhi also tweeted about how the EVM is being malfunctioned or manipulated for a certain victory and all that stuff. But the basic story lies here is that how could a mobile which was supposed to be the ECI property, which is used for the OTP of the system, which can upload the numbers on the Election Commission website. The FIR also mentions, the complaint copy also mentions that this particular mobile can be used to scan the EPBMS system, the Postal Ballot Management System, through which the returning officer can open that postal ballot system so that those votes can be counted. Now, just imagine this particular contest, which was won by only 48 votes. So even 100 votes casted on through the postal ballot becomes very important.
Correct.
And in this
Game
scenario,
changer.
the mobile phone, which actually was supposed to be in the hands of the assistant returning officer, he handed over the mobile phone to Dinesh Gaurav, a technical man working for the system to upload the numbers on the Election Commission website.
Yes.
How could that phone landed in the hands of Dinesh Gaurav? And Dinesh Gaurav, duly handed it over to the brother-in-law of Ravindra Vaikar.
Yeah.
Now, interestingly, the complaint was not filed by Election Commission in the first place. This was noticed by an independent candidate called Bharat Shah, who was present at the counting center. He brought it to the notice of the returning officer. He filed a written complaint to the Election Commission, the returning officer. And after that, after 4 days, the Election Commission goes to the police station and files a complaint. Now, this whole thing becomes very interesting, that how could this happen?
Correct.
Now, somewhere, someone has to give the answer. Let me remind our viewers, yesterday, while doing a show, I came up with this this example of Indira Gandhi. The former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's election was, by the Allahabad High Court, was found declared null and void because Yashpal Kapoor, one of the government servants,
Yes.
was working for as a campaigner for Indira Gandhi, and his backdated resignation was not accepted by the High Court. Now here, if the Election Commission found that their own people was handing over the mobile phone, which was completely banned in the counting center, that will be a completely different scenario altogether.
Absolutely.
So on one side, raising questions on the EVM misguided people, and on the other side, the Election Commission man giving his mobile phone to a candidate who won by 48 votes also creates a lot of suspicion. So this story is becoming interesting. Now we will have to wait and see what actually the Mumbai police goes
Yes.
forward and do in this particular case, because they have asked the returning officer to give his opinion about what should be the next course of action.
Very interesting. So a violation has most certainly happened on the face of it. The question now is, what was this relationship? What was this phone used for? Why was this person using that phone? Ritvik, what are the police saying? The headline in Midday aside, the fact that this brother-in-law of Ravindra Vaikar had that phone with him, how is the Shinde Sena or how is Ravindra Vaikar's team, how are they justifying this piece of information?
See, the very report which newspaper come out with is objectionable, and they are objecting to the fact that no one can at any cost or in any way manipulate EVM by using mobile phones. That's the first thing they are coming up with. Secondly, is what they are saying is if the relative of Ravindra Vaikar was carrying mobile, FIR has been already registered against him, and also the ECI officials who were involved and who were present at that moment on the counting centers.
Right.
So basically, the police has done their job, the FIR has been registered, and the investigations are also being carried on. But the kind of narratives or the kind of things which are being said by the opposition are completely misleading, is what Eknath Shinde, Chief Minister, as well as the party people from the ruling side is saying. And they are objecting to the fact that the fake narratives are being built up just on the upcoming Vidhan Sabha elections.
Very interesting. And like Sahil said, with a margin of victory of just 48 votes, and the possibility of things swinging either way depending on the nature of the violation, and investigation is absolutely crucial to see what happened in the Mumbai Northwest constituency in this particular counting centre. Ritvik and Sahil, thank you very much for throwing light on this important story that India Today has put the spotlight on.